What's going on, everyone? This is Zach with StrictlyShisha.
Joined by Sam.
Nice hesitation there. And we're doing a head-to-head comparison of 3 different cherries from modern tobacco brands that we all know. So on the far right, or maybe your left depending on how this shows up, we have a Regal Prince with a Starbuzz cherry in here. On the Goodfella bowl with 3 titanium flats. In the middle, we have the beautiful Chica Hookah. With the Bambino bowl with Haze cherry, we are running also 3 titanium flats. And on this far side, we have another Regal Prince with Pure Tobacco Red Cherry in the 80 feet bowl, and we actually only have 2 titanium flats on these. They're very similar setups, similar hoses, all Frankenstein setups, just to make this as even as possible. So Samir, as you are double fisting hoses,
yes,
popping them cherries at the same time.
Exactly.
Which one did you think before you smoked was going to be the winner of the best cherry flavor?
I thought Haze would be the best cherry because I'm a Haze fan and their flavor profiles are always on point. And for the worst one, I was going to go with Pure because I'm not a big Pure fan. It gives me headaches. So, but let's see how they all panned out.
Yeah, the Starbuzz packaging was just so bland looking. I didn't really have high hopes for that one. I didn't think it was going to be very good. And I did think Haze was going to have the best cherry flavor. Haze has never let me down with good flavors. Their single note flavors are always fantastic. They always rip. So my money was going on Haze. So we put in our bets and let's see what happens. Samir, start testing.
All right. I'm going to start with the Starbuzz one, with the Starbuzz hose.
Oh, look what we did there.
So from the Starbuzz, I'm getting a cherry tone. It's not too strong. It's more of a, it's very sweet. I'm not too big of a fan of it, but it does hit the cherry notes on point.
Okay.
So, I mean, if you're into that sweet cherry, this one could be for you. I'm gonna move on to the Haze now.
Our number 1 choice. Let's see how it works out.
Alright, so with the Haze, when you first packed this, no flavor at all. We added 1 more coal, and I'm starting to get a lot better taste from it. At first, I thought it was going to be the worst thing ever, but it's actually turning out to be pretty good. It's a very mild cherry tone, but there's still a lack of flavor in it. So it's a decent cherry. I would say you should mix it with something because it's not that strong, and you probably the bulb might die out in like 45 minutes. Alright, let me get the Pure one
Compare
done.
to the Pure. Your least favorite out of the 3. Let's see how it compares.
See how it goes. So, the Pure cherry is actually my favorite one. This is a really strong cherry and it tastes really good. The strength on the cherry is really strong and it has a perfect balance of tartness and sweetness with a nice, mild, not too strong cherry tone. I really like it a lot.
Alright, my turn now. So I'm going to start off with the Starbuzz one first like Samir did. On a first note though, all of these cherries are performing very well. We're getting very good cloud output on all of them, right?
Definitely. I packed all of them, that's why.
He did pack all of them there. They're really nice. But how's the heat? Heat's doing pretty well for all of them?
Oh yeah, none of them are getting harsh at all, and it's actually really surprising because since cherry's not too strong of a heat.
Tolerant flavor?
There you go.
Yeah, sometimes cherry gets a little iffy. By the way, cheers to all you hookah bar owners. Setting up 3 hookahs and beating the coals was very, very tough. I was sweating, I broke a light. It was pretty intense. It's a pretty exhausting moment for me. But we did use the Hookah Starter Pro because I had no use for it before. And this was perfect to start up 3 hookahs.
Definitely.
Let's start with Starbuzz. Good cloud output. Very pronounced cherry flavor in this. Almost tastes like a darker cherry. There's a bit of a funky note in there. Doesn't taste like medicine. Not too bad so far. Let's go into the Haze cherry now. Also very good cloud output. As Samir said, as the session is progressing, the Haze cherry is getting a lot better. With 2 coals on here, no flavor. Good cloud output,
yeah,
but there was absolutely no cherry flavor at all. Now with the 3 coals, that cherry flavor is coming out. It's a very good cherry flavor. Not too cough medicine-y. It's very pure, like cherry flavor, right?
I really like it actually. Now that
It's super mild, but it's actually quite good. I like that.
Yeah.
And it's got a little bit of tartness right on the very end.
there you go.
Now let me compare it to the pure cherry.
There you go, sir.
Thank you. I really like this pure cherry flavor. Got a good balance of sweetness and tartness, like he said. It's a very accurate representation of a cherry. It's performing extremely well. I really like this cherry. The flavor strength is something you can mix it with other flavors. It wouldn't be mass. As a standalone, it's enjoyable. With the Haze cherry, I would have to mix it with something to actually enjoy it because it's so mild. It's almost like you're not smoking anything.
There you go.
So overall though, what is your number 2 and 3? What would you tell people to buy and what should they stay away from?
Alright, so which one really popped my cherry would be the pure cherry. I actually really liked it, and I'm not that big of a pure fan, so it was a big shock to me for me to like this flavor. And the one that didn't really get close to my cherry was probably gonna be the Starbuzz, honestly. It's a little too sweet for me, a little too overpowering. I wasn't too big of a fan of it. So I mean, each to their own. You guys can try it, tell me how you like it, but I wasn't too big of a fan of it.
So for my first choice, I'm gonna go with the Pure Tobacco Red Cherry, solely because the flavor strength was bold, the cherry was accurate, it didn't taste like cough medicine. Now these two are a tie. I like the flavor strength on the Starbuzz, but I like the actual profile of the Haze. I think I'm gonna go with the Starbuzz actually, because of the something I can actually taste it when I'm smoking. The profile on the Haze was perfect, it's just way too mild for my liking. But Samir said that was his second for him. But either way, all three of these cherries from brands that we love are not bad considering they're cherries, and I don't like cherries.
I don't like cherries either, so it's a good, different hookah taste for me. Like, I've never been exposed to a cherry, so this is actually not that bad.
I personally wouldn't smoke any of these as a standalone flavor though. I would add these to other bowls to complement other mixes. I think mint in all of these would make all of these sessions way better. What do you think?
No, I think Coke would be like a cherry Coke, which is honestly one of the best drinks ever made.
All right, so then after this, we're gonna pack some Tangier's Coke with some pure cherry.
Probably.
Is that the winner?
Yeah. Dom, Zach, back again with a review of the Poppin cherries. So let's get back into it. This is probably like 45 minutes into it, and we're gonna go back to and taste how these flavors taste. So let's go with the Starbuzz. So at first, the Starbuzz was really nice and tart, sweet cherry. Now it tastes kind of funky, kind of like a dead cherry, basically.
Dead cherry. That odd, funky taste that I was tasting right at the beginning is more pronounced now. The cherry flavors are pretty much dead.
Basically.
So now you just get kind of left with that funky flavor.
Let's go with the pure.
Oh, we're doing pure. Let's do Haze.
All right, pull in the Haze.
Ripping.
So the Haze is still ripping. Obviously, it's Haze. But the flavor's basically gone. Just tastes like smoke.
Someone in the back, our cameraman who's now on Snapchat, he says it tastes just like cardboard. And I kind of just taste like just empty smoke.
Empty smoke. And let's go with our winner, pure. So as we predicted before, and what popped my cherry, the pure tobacco, still winning, still popping my cherry over and over again, and I love it. But it's a really good flavor. Flavor's still there, and it's 45 minutes into it. And I'm probably pretty sure we can get another 20 minutes out of this.
And there's very low heat on this. We started this with 2 coals. We're on like very little 2 coals now. And let's see, let me take a hit.
And it's still ripping, surprisingly, with only 2 coals.
Yeah, this flavor is still fantastic. Right at the beginning, the same flavor strength and same flavor profile is still protruding in now. It's just, it's tart, the cherry is pure, it sticks to its name, it's very good.
Very good, that red cherry.
And it's funny how this used a lot less heat than the other two to still get a great profile and great performance. So this is still the winner.
Yeah, so definitely go pick this one up out of all 3 of these. You said it's available at 5-star.
All of these flavors are available at 5-star, but this is the winner. This is the one you guys need to pick up. This is the one to pop your cherry at home.
Thank you guys.
Thank you guys very much for watching. As always, definitely like, comment, and subscribe for more videos of head-to-head flavors just like this one. You guys have a wonderful night. Thank you.
Bye all.